1-800-FOOD-RUT, helping you with your food stuff. 1-800-FOOD-RUT. Welcome back to 1-800-FOOD-RUT. I'm your host, Asia, and I'm here to help you with your food stuff. Okay, so you know you're gonna make you some salmon sometime next week because it's Saturday, and maybe you're making it today, who knows. But either way, let's expand the way we're going to prepare some salmon, or make some salmon in a way we haven't done it in a long time. In this episode, I'm going to teach you how to make some mini salmon croquettes. Okay, just another way to make the salmon that we make like 39,000 times a month. All right, let's get into these ingredients. To the ingredients we go. Salmon, I'm using fresh, but of course you can use canned, frozen, whatever you want. You also don't have to use salmon. You can think of another type of flaky fish, because essentially salmon croquettes are nothing but fish cakes, right? So just think of some other type of fish that you like. Flaky fish. You can also use shrimp. Of course, you know you can use some crab. Hello. Then you're gonna have some onion, a garlic, clove, breadcrumbs. I'm using Panko. You can use regular breadcrumbs. And your seasonings of choice. We got salt, pepper, garlic powder, and just for a little spice, I need the tiniest bit of spice. Some cayenne pepper, optional if you don't want no spice. All right. Oh, I'm missing something. Colored peppers. I'm gonna be using red bell peppers. I'm just realized that they are not up here, but you're gonna see them in a second. So let's get to making some mini salmon croquettes. All right, so we're at the mise en place situation, which basically means all your ingredients are together. So first, all your ingredients are prepped and ready to go for you. So I'm gonna just add everything to the bowl and then do the salmon at the end, because I'm gonna be pulling it apart with my hand, and I kind of don't wanna be touching all this stuff. Well, I'm not gonna touch all this stuff with salmon hands. So let's just get this out the way. So I'm adding in some breadcrumbs, and as you can see, I don't really add in, I'm just gonna add in just a little bit more. Because I don't have that much, which I don't. You'll also notice that I don't have an egg. In most recipes, the egg is used as a binder. But because I'm making mini ones, which I've always made them this way, I don't necessarily need the binder. But if you choose to make them bigger, by all means, add in your whisk up of egg and then add in your binder. So, also, just want to keep saying so. Then add your binder if you plan on doing a big one. At the top of the video, you saw that I used, I put it on top of a salad, because that's how I typically make these. I make my salmon croquettes to go on a salad, but of course you can put them in other things, such as a biscuit. Remember we made those cheddar bay biscuits for Valentine's Day? Bay Olive and my cheddar biscuits. You can for sure use it for that. Or you can put it in a wrap. You can also put it on, what was I thinking? A wrap inside of a pita. You can do an English muffin if you want to. I know in my culture, people usually have them for breakfast, like the bigger ones. So I have like a salmon croquette with some like rice, eggs, and a biscuit, or like grits and eggs and a biscuit. I have never had salmon croquettes that way. But like, you know, if that's the way you want to do it, Scale, get up off here. If that's the way you want to do it, you can. Now, when I told you I'm about to tear this up, I mean, I literally am about to just pull it apart. That's all I'm about to do. So what I'm kind of doing is pressing it to like get chunks off. But if you don't want to do it this way, you can definitely cut it up with a knife. If you don't want to do it that way, you can put it inside of a processor, just pulse it for like a few seconds, not too much. Or also you can try to flake it off with a fork, but because it's raw, it's gonna be kind of hard to do. But you know, you figure out what method works for you. So we're basically going to do all of this, pressing and pressing and pressing. And when I come back, we're gonna be done. What's this? I'm gonna move you out the way. Once I come back, we should have all of them pressed, and then we're going to start forming them. And you're gonna see how small I make them. I'm gonna cook them, and then we're gonna be eating. All right? So let me continue getting to work, and I'll see you in a second. So we got all our meat. Doesn't it look delicious? Our meat. We got all our salmon in there. So now I'm just gonna be pressing to mix it together. These bell peppers, no, they smell so good. It smells good in here already. We ain't even made nothing yet. But it smells so delicious. And as you're pressing, it's going to further break it down. So that's why when I first start, I kind of don't press it too much or pull it apart or make it too small, because I'm like, it's already going to press itself down. And also, I remember the first time I had made this. So I used to do private dining experiences as well. And I did it for somebody's, I think it was no, it wasn't a baby shower. I don't know what it was for, actually. No, it was a birthday party. And I remember the girl, one of the girls there, she was like, oh, I don't like salmon croquette, right? So I was just like, okay. your life, you can choose not to like them. And so she saw me, because I had prepped them out. And so she saw them. She was like, wait a minute, that's how you make your salmon croquettes? I was like, yeah, I used to looking at them. She was like, I'm used to seeing them like fully breaded. I was like, oh yeah, I don't like it like that. If I'm eating salmon croquette, I want salmon. I don't want a thought of a salmon, a mention of a salmon. No, I want actual croquettes, okay? That's what I want. So she tried it. She was like, oh my goodness, this is so good. I ain't never had salmon croquettes like this. I said, yeah, because I don't play fillers. So same thing if I'm making crab cakes, like it's going to be crab, because I'm here for a cake and I'm here for crab. I'm not here for breading. So I don't dip it or anything like this, or whatever the case may be. Or not dip it, I don't bread it or dredge it. This is it. So I just keep mixing until it gets to a point where I'm happy, because some of the aromatics are on like piling up on one side, and I'm like, girl. Girls, I need y'all to mix in properly. Okay? So, this is where we at. So then what I would just do is, hold on. You ain't doing what I want you to do. So what I would do is I just take it like this, and it's going to be probably about maybe 2 ounces. And then, boom. There you go. You got your croquette. My mini salmon croquette. So that's why I don't need a binder, because it's just going to stay together. And then I just put them on a plate, so I'm going to put them on a plate, cover them, put them in the fridge for about like 10 minutes, and then we're going to cook them. And that's going to be that. So yeah. I have to go wash my hands now. We're here. We're here. We're ready to cook. So I got a little olive oil in the pan. We're going to do a little saute. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Space them out a little bit so it'll be easier when it's time to flip. I think I should be able to get all of them in here. I love the silence that I just do. I'm like, I must focus. But yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna give this a good little cookie cook. When I come back, I will be eating. And that's that. Or maybe, will I be showing y'all? Y'all know what a salmon croquette looks like when it's done. Plus, y'all gonna see it when I eat the salad. Anyway, see you in a sec. And I only have eyes for you. I'm joking. And we're done. Yeah. These came out a little bit thicker than I wanted them to be, but that's okay, because that's what they're going to be good. Oh, so let me tell you what's in the salad. So kale. I was supposed to say cucumber. Kale, pecans, green apple, and red onion. I wish I had some goat cheese, but I don't have goat cheese. For my dressing, I did some Thai sweet chili sauce, thinned it out with a little vinegar, white balsamic vinegar to be exact, and some olive oil. And here we go. Because typically I make a maple ginger dressing to go with this, but I didn't make it today. But I will be making that ginger dressing another time. But anyway, let's get to the eating portion of this. Yeah, you see how I just slice like... Oh wait, let me just eat this by itself first. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, this will be so good. I'm on apple. I'm eating with some kale. This dressing is good. This will be so good with some biscuits, of course. But like, okay, I'm trying to think what kind of bread I would want. Maybe sandwich on ciabatta. I'm playing games. Some ciabatta. This, some thinly sliced onions, thinly sliced apple, some kale, and this dressing. Fire. Anywho, I need to stop eating and say goodbye to you guys. But, okay, yeah, let me stop. Because I'm always like, so there you have it, some mini salmon croquettes. Add them to the rotation this week if you do weekly meal like I do. I need to start filming my weekly meals. I've been saying this since January. And I'm the obstacle and I need to overcome me. So anyway, add it to your weekly meal. If you're ordering out, I don't know how easy it is to find salmon croquettes, but you know, put some salmon croquettes in something that you order. And also see if some people have them in the frozen section. If you're like, girl, I'm about to do all of that, but I would like to try it. Try to see if somebody got it in the frozen section. Some restaurants, some grocery stores make like salmon things. So see, like, hey, could y'all make some salmon croquettes? So I can just pick it up from the grocery store and cook it. Whatever you do. Anyway, sample for you. And until next time, bye.